Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to another Woden's Day Wellness special. And today I want to talk about all of the desk people and the things that we do that keep us in medial rotation and keep us very locked up. So those of you who work in office settings or you're driving, anything that brings you around this way, we're spending hours a day, everything rotated in medially and not enough time expanding the chest. So I want to show you guys a couple of very simple exercises that you can do. I would say roughly about 30 minutes to an hour. You need to get up away from what you're doing, open up the chest, open up the heart center, and release some of this that we do all day long. So an easy thing that you can do, if you can't get up for whatever reason, you really need to get up, open the hips, open the shoulders, is to sit in a chair. I'm not sure if you could see me. And I place my hands in a C hold and I sit, place them behind your buttocks, lift the chin and open. A few times, taking some deep breaths in that moment, and hold these stretches for at least 30 seconds. Now, the really important one is, I'm going to imagine that Fred, my lovely assistant here, is a doorway, and I'm going to stand with my arm up in the doorway, step through with the same leg, and allow the body to pull forward. What you're doing is you're opening up these pectoral muscles. Just allow yourself, take a couple of deep breaths, sink into the stretch. My front leg is bent, stepping through. Then what you'll do to get pec minor is to bend the arm at a 90-degree angle, hook it behind your door frame or behind Fred's lovely face here, and step through and hold that for 30 seconds. If you can break away from what you're doing and do this, you'll find that all this neck and shoulder tension slowly fades away from view. Another thing for my keyboard artists and those of you who have to handle a mouse is stretching these ligaments. The stretch does not come from bending the wrist. It does absolutely nothing. The stretch comes when you take your fingertips, pulling them toward your forearm here. Holding that for about 30 seconds. It feels amazing. You'll feel the stretch go all the way up through here. Then what you do to one side of your body, you need to do to the other, always. So I'm going to take it and bend back this way, bending as far as you can. And on the stretch I showed you previously, you want to make sure to do both sides. There is an exercise they had us do in massage school that's great for the wrist. So you can hold a flat thing, such as this. We used to have to do this with lighted candles. So my hand remains flat. I bring my arm up, right? And so I, without dropping this, and this is a great way to stretch your wrist. You also want to go this way. So, and see, I did not drop the flat disc. So this is ceramic. If it falls, it's going to break. Until you get the hang of this, I would use something non-breakable because it's not as easy as it looks. But what it does is it really opens up that shoulder girdle and gets a lot of flexibility going through the lats and through the trunk. So that is today's Woden's Day Wellness. Hope that brings you some joy throughout the rest of your week and carries on to make your work life a little easier. And I will see you guys next week.